श्री श्री आनंदमयी मात की जय. Ordinarily, the movement of man's life proceeds on some basis, be it in the field of sadhana or in the realm of the world. To be embodied means to want, to experience pleasure and pain. However, enjoyment and suffering are due to oneself. Moreover, if there is no sense of me and mine, suffering and enjoyment cannot be experienced. My house, my wife, my son, my enemy, my friend. Thus, the rhythm of life is based entirely on the sense of I. The objective of the sadhaka's life is attainment. While advancing, one is not yet aware of the path. Only he whom it has led to achievement can speak of the path. Then everything becomes illumined by one light. In essence, there is only one, the path, the goal, whatever one may speak of. Nothing is anymore apart from oneself. Never remain without the presence, the name of the deity you worship. While moving about, while eating and sleeping, at all times sustain the flow of his name. A plant will grow more or less rapidly exactly according to the measure in which you provide it with water and manure. If you do not progress quickly, you should understand that it is entirely your own fault. Call to the mind that you have not been able to go beyond the way of thinking fostered life after life and dedicate yourself wholly at his feet. The wrong lies all on your side. One should constantly keep oneself well protected by the unbroken string of spiritual practices and actions dedicated to the divine. No interruption must be allowed. God is whole. There is no break in him. He bestows the fullness of enlightenment. Where mature spiritual experience is a fact, agitation should certainly not be brought in. One speaks of transformation when worldly attachment slackens. In the measure that worldly interests decrease, one progresses towards real joy. He is. If he were not, where would I be? He is actually touching me. If you keep up this attitude of mind, you will see him and him alone. If I remain, let me be his servant, his handmaid. Thus I shall not be separate from him anymore. In order that the spirit may prevail, sustain uninterrupted japa. The more you think of your beloved, the more your faith will increase. Do not allow your mind to wander in many directions, but become one-pointed. Why should there be fear and anxiety? Solely because I imagine he is not near me. He is holding you. Why fear? If you cling to the one in whom fear is not, how can there be even a question of fear? In the measure as one loves God, detachment from sense objects ensues. To concentrate on God means to become drawn towards Him, and vairagya, detachment, means becoming disentangled from sense objects. Feeling pulled towards the divine and indifferent to sense objects occurs simultaneously. Renunciation happens of itself. There is no need to give up anything. This is real, genuine renunciation. Shri Shri Anandamayi Mat ki Jai.